We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Hey, what's up, Chicago? And welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. And today, y'all, is Fresh Music Friday. You already know what's up. And on top of that, we got a special guest with us. So, special guest, you want to introduce yourself?
It is so soon, reporting to you live from the frozen tundra of New York City in my Speak Your Mind Radio hoodie to keep warm in this cold. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good so soon. Thank you so much for stopping by on the show today and wearing the
Thanks for having me.
Pretty
you know how to rap.
Yes, thank you for repping Chicago. Oh,
yeah.
Why don't you tell the people where you from?
I'm from New York, from Jamaica, Queens, paying rent in Hell's Kitchen, which is 10 minutes out of Times Square for those who don't have the New York compass in their minds.
Exactly. And that's very dope, for real.
Word.
All right, y'all. So like I said, today is Fresh Music Friday. We are taking it back classical style. And we will be talking about a 23-year-old Birmingham, Alabama hip-hop recording artist by the name of Metrical Futility, okay? And on his new song, it's called Bora, Bora. So first of all, before we get into the song, have you ever heard of this artist in Alabama, Metrical Futility?
I have heard about this artist. The rumor on the street is that he's starting to make some noise out in that part of the country. He has some really dope music. It's very current. In full transparency, I don't listen to a lot of this style of hip hop, but the music I've heard from this particular artist, Metrical Fertility, he is like solid.
Most definitely, most definitely. So let's let the people hear this new single called Bora Bora. Let me go ahead and get it up. All right. Let me know if you can hear it. And here it goes. Bora Bora. Right.
I love my girls a little savage. Yeah, she a bad bitch. Grandma told me I'm too mannish, but I gotta have it. Left field 24 carats. They so sick I'm embarrassed. Ice on ice too lavish. Finna blast off the Paris. Fresh out the morning moonlight. I got a brick on my waist way of time. 23 hoes got me feeling like Bron. Jump on the scene and I'm feeling like Jordan. She really foolish, she think I'm a saver. I like my bitches in all kind of flavors. I make the noises, they wake up the neighbors. She loving me cause I'm all by my paper. I'm in your city, you know that I'm fly as a bitch. Don't get out of line, you won't die in this bitch. Feel like a ghost when I'm riding the whip. All in the post, I'm not buying the lip. All in the mix with this gang. Racking my hand and my chain. Hey. Came in that bitch like we Wu-Tang. Nobody else, just a cruel thing. Yeah, I love my girls a little savage. Yeah, she a bad bitch. Grandma told me I'm too mannish, but I gotta have it. Left field 24 carats. They so sick I'm embarrassed. Ice on ice too lavish. Finna blast off the Paris.
Finna blast out the Paris. I know bitches that hate, and them niggas go hate. So I call them my brothers today. If he talk, then we knock off his face. I know niggas that's tryna be cases. I know niggas that's tryna call please. No, they can't tell no time that they getting. I got misses, and my brothers they whipping up misses. You said that you want it, you can get it. I'm a shooter for a nigga, I did it. I had to go hit him up. Paramedics had to pick him up. Hollow bullets my nigga can't talk, no.
Yeah, love my girl's a little savage. Yeah, she a bad bitch. Grandma told me I'm too mannish, but I gotta have it. Left field 24 carats. They so sick I'm embarrassed. Ice on ice too lavish. Finna bless off the Paris.
All right now. That was Metrical Futurity featuring DP called Bora. So let's get straight to it. So soon, what'd you think about the beat?
So one thing I like, first of all, let me backtrack. So before you played the song, and apologize to the brother because I mispronounced his name. Metric Futurity. I said fertility. I'm losing my mind on this Friday. So please forgive me for those who are listening. He is too talented to be disrespecting his name. One of the things I like about his music, this is not the first record I've heard from this brother. He has a great selection. Like, he's great when it comes to beat selection, right? I don't think he's one of these artists. I'm not sure if he produces his own music, if he's getting production from other beat makers, producers, but whatever process goes into making those decisions for what songs he's going to put out, you're guaranteed you're going to get a high quality beat that is going to be a head nod or something you're going to want to play again and again. So solid beat, love it.
Dope, definitely dope. I agree with you. I do love the beat itself. I like the way both the feature DP flowed on it and Mexico. As far as the lyricism goes, now they had two different kind of vibes or whatever. Mexico was talking more about his gangsta, in the streets with his bad girl, you know what I'm saying, by his side, and DP was talking about, the hood boys and what they go through and how they get locked up and the bullets spraying them and everything like that. So I definitely appreciate both sides. How about you, So Soon?
Yeah, they both had some bars. I heard a couple of punchlines in there. I don't think that was the main intention for this song. I think when I'm listening to this song, this is maybe my third or fourth time hearing this record. I think it's been out for about a week now. Mm-hmm. And I recognize, as a creative myself, as somebody who also analyzes music, that different songs are going to have different reasons, right? No, it's not a one-size-fits-all model. And so this feels very clear to me that they are looking to follow a recipe to get this to as many ears as possible. So it's easy on the ears. They have the punchlines. They're both coming with different flows and a slightly different vibe. But it's short, so it's easy to consume. And again, between the beat, the hook, what they're saying in their verses, it's enough that you'll want to replay this. So
yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with the different flows and everything, because Metrico, he has like his own type of vibe. It almost sounds like it's straight both rap and R&B, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that, as especially as a Drake fan. And DP, he sounded like Lil Baby to me, like even the topic wise.
I'm not mad at that analysis at all.
Definitely. And so let's take a stab at the what do you call it? The name Bora. Why do you think the name was decided on Bora?
When you asked me to be a part of this review, I was putting some thought into that, and I don't have an answer. I've seen your previous reviews, and you give very insightful guesses to these things, and I'm like, oh, that's one thing that I didn't consider. So whether you've been accurate or not, I'm not sure how closely connected you are to artists that you've previously reviewed, but I'd be curious to see how close you are to accurate. I say all this to say that I have no clue as to why, and I'm actually quite fascinated by when an artist titles a song after something and I'm not picking up on any cues. Maybe, so it's not to say that maybe I missed something, but I'm not picking up on anything that either artist has said that would make me think, oh, this song is called Bora Bora. Like he's not saying that in the hook. There's no mention of Bora Bora in either verses, but the beat has Bora Bora vibes. You know what I'm saying? It has that kind of like getaway, calm, relaxing on the beach, with your tropical adult beverage kind of vibe to it. So that's probably would be my closest inkling. So here's what I'm gonna inference or infer. I think that the beat was named Bora Bora, and they just ran with the beat title and then just went with it. That's what I'm gonna guess, because I know as an MC, sometimes I get a beat from a producer, and when I'm like, oh, they named it this, okay, let me see if I can stick to that vibe or even write in concept of what they might have been thinking about when they named it that. So that's what I think. I think that they got the beat or made the beat. It was named Bora Bora because of the vibe of the beat, and they just put some lyrics on it.
Boom. I think
that was a long tangent. I'm sorry. That was mad long.
No, that was great. That was actually on point. And I'm almost for certain that you're absolutely correct. That's how confident I am in your answer.
Well, thank you.
For sure. Nice stab at it. I love it.
Word.
Okay. Well, I guess that's pretty much it and everything like that. But before we get out of here, let me get on a little news topic here. What do you think about Nicki Minaj talking about her cousin's friend swollen testicles due to the vaccine? Did you hear about that?
What? No, I do not keep up with this industry banter. You guys tell me, what is that about?
Okay, so I did a episode on it already. So Nicki Minaj was just saying that her cousin in Haiti, was it? Yeah, Haiti. I think it's Haiti. That he was taking the vaccine, and his friend had a an adverse reaction to the vaccine, and then the CDC got involved, and it was like, that's not true. There's no reports of such of a thing. And so she started up this whole storm of rumors, and it's like affecting people in that country from taking the vaccine now, because it's just like, what the heck, So
wow. I don't listen. I have continued to kind of stay in on the middle in vax conversations. I'll say two things. I am vaccinated. I am not one of those people who is saying everybody's gotta get vaccinated. Make your decision for whatever you feel is healthy for you and those around you. And if you're not comfortable with putting that stuff in your body, then we understand. There's not enough conversation that is happening, particularly for Black folks who look like you and me, around the history of experimentation on our people. So the fears are very real. I don't care. You can tell me all the numbers and percentages of people in other races and ethnicities who've gotten it. I'm not going to sit here and ignore those histories when it comes to particularly our people making decisions on whether or not they want to get vaccinated. As far as adverse reactions, this is new technology, right?
Yeah.
So I could go either way. I wouldn't be shocked if that was a reaction to the vax, or if it was just a overblown misunderstanding and it wasn't connected to the vax. But that's really, I think, the most fascinating piece is that the CDC responded to it. That speaks to how powerful Nicki's voice reveres. She could say something that could be accurate or it could be a complete piece of BS. And she has enough of a following that will spread like wildfire. So that is for me, listening to that story, that seems to be the really fascinating piece.
Most definitely so, and I appreciate your opinion, you weighing in on the topic. And I also appreciate you coming on today's show and giving, again, your opinion on the song Bora Bora today. So, yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me. Shouts to Metric and DP for a dope record. I will be running this up a couple of times. And thank you for having me. Please feel free to bring me back anytime. You need a last minute stand-in, holla at me. I'm here. I'm only a Zoom call away.
I love it. All right, guys, don't forget to check out this episode on YouTube under Speak Your Mind Radio. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible content. Thank you again. Peace.